Check my minute. Facebook.
Let's click on this. So that's and I put some nice. Should be too hard. No, you talk, go ahead, select it. You want it? Yeah, I'll fish that. Go on. You get it? Yeah, look, yeah, I got it. Go on.
Anything? No, because yeah, I see that. How you get it done?
Big.
Got it? Right.
Yeah. Come on, some side. You want to see anything? I'll say the Sunday good day. See if they
Yeah, Shalom Israel. I'm Peace and Officer Shahu, no class for Peace and Officer Makoyat, right? Yeah, we are the I.S.U.P.K out of 121st Street, Harlem, New York. Been teaching this truth since 1969. A Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man at 12 Lord tribes of Israel, right? Under commanding Gen.YAHANNA. Right, so tonight class could be about anger, right? So, the slang where it might be is around angry man is a hungry man is an angry man and thing, right? And when we really check the nation of Israel and the oppression and poverty and thing, right? So when you watch on the things that are taking place with Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, which make up the 12 tribes of Israel, which is God's chosen people, right? So these are the people who make up the nation of Israel. So all these people from Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil, Peru, and then after you had the Native Indians were more or less on the reservoirs and them in United States, right? And then after you Negroes make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, right? So when you watch wrong today, you know, a lot of things they being angry with our own people and thing, right? And then after the nations and them, then after a lot of things force us to be angry, work and thing, politics and all these things and thing. And again now what going on with we now, we sin against the Most High now, and certain things now is upon us, right? When we was to obey the Most High and thing and everything would be straightforward with the nation of Israel, right? Now when you watch about now, we is the one being on the news every day. We the one been talk about and thing, and not like talk about in a good manner, but in a bad manner and thing, right? And then after now it's like we don't know what to turn and thing, right? So you Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, this is the we saying, I know we have classes right through the week, right? From Monday straight out to Sunday, right? The different brothers and them, right? Like we have the history class with Officer Makakobal, we have the brotherhood class with Officer Swapiala, we have the law class with Officer Makoyat, right? Also now we have the scripture breakdown with Gen.YAHANNA. Will answer any things in the past, in history, present right now, right? Now on Fridays we have the Lasho and Kodash, which is the Hebrew tongue, right? And also on the Saturday we have the Sabbath service. And Sunday we have the scripture breakdown with our camp leader, Officer Galawan, right? Yeah, so and I forgot to mention, yeah, and also now the brothers and them might be interchanging and all through the classes and all too, right? And things so again now tuning and now to understand how we go control the younger when these things come at me, like you know we like a boxer and thing now go beyond the offensive and then after defensive and thing, right? So we're gonna know why, hey, when these things come at me now, I think we're gonna know why, hey, I understand what's going on with my people and thing. And now if you come out and decide to throw all these things and things, I know why or you gonna be come at me because why the Bible is the history book and thing, and the Bible will telling blacks, Hispanics in thing these things will happen to you all and thing back then to even present now and thing, right, and to come, right, and thing too. So blacks, Hispanics and thing, we know we in a lot of poverty and thing, right, we been oppressed and thing, so we have the right now to be angry and thing, right, but again now we know how to deal with that and we know how to deal with that, right, and also these other nations and them, right. So we were going just now and we go see like we're making us so angry now and thing, right, and then after now to check yourself and say, hey, where's the cause of all these things and everything, right, and for once now you're gonna now understand, hey, you know what, in the scriptures really tell me this, the I.S.U.P.K really tell me this now and thing, right now I really gonna understand what is really going wrong, what really going wrong with black people and thing, right. So you're going to scriptures, right. So now you go in the scriptures now and have things like like it was a boy why he always angry and thing, but tell yourself now if you grow up a child now and you teach him certain things and thing and he go against certain thing, you mightn't like you mightn't like it, you might be thing, but it's always to go about the correction and all these things and things to it. So the scripture say you go see for yourself that we will get angry. Even the Moses and all who love the children of Israel, he and all get angry and all these things with the nation of Israel do. And you know what, because he love them, he go punish them, right? But he ain't done away with the nation of Israel, right? So we will go into Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 26.
All right, thank God. The book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Right, so be angry and sin not, right? So again now, the Most High saying, you could be angry, but at the end of the day now, don't try make the next day pass and the next 2 days pass and you continue with you have been angry with your brother, you've been angry with your wife and thing, right? Work it out and thing. If it means like, hey, let go and call a brother and say, boy, let you go by the bar and drink a 2 beer and thing, and reason tell him, hey, big man, I really sorry about what I do and thing, and you accept your apology and thing that why you going with it, and then after you go and look to tell everybody else the way you do it, man. Really and truly he ain't come that way you do me that wasn't right and thing. Same thing now when we household and thing, some women and the husband and the wife and thing, they fall out and thing. Some women might use the means of putting on something sexy to come and tell the husband, hey, I really sorry, and they're going and wherever in the bedroom and bring it out. So this is all the things with Paul, and this is all the things with Paul is really saying, hey, do and more or less the most side, right? Saying, hey, don't be angry with your brothers and them, don't be angry with your sisters, don't be angry with your children and them and thing, right? For that time reach or you work it out and thing, right? So again now, see in the scriptures, you could be angry. Not saying like some things in sometimes you say, boy, we are angry for the Christians just tell you by like angriness is something wrong and thing, but the Mosai self was angry at the nation of Israel, like what we went and do following the other nations and thing, and he punished the same way too. So like some things again now, again like when we check back now, a woman wearing jewelry and thing, they'll say, woman can wear jewelry, man can wear jewelry and thing, but again, we learning these things from the oppressors and things. So now they go have a feel like, hey, a man can be angry and things. When it is a man can be angry, but it's how we go about these things and then when the time reach and all to right. So as the scripture say, be you angry not, right? Yeah, be angry and sin not, right? So don't go and do wickedness. Don't go and look to do wickedness and thing, right? So sometimes we angry, go and look Brother, I tell you something, you know, like you're going up to bossy head, you're going up to woman, and after now you check yourself the next day, you say, bye. I really went and do this by this thing called for, and now all going on now. You're in jail, and boy looking to get bail for you and thing, right? So again now, that we know we're supposed to be doing that we not supposed to be doing, and that will making we fall, as a nation, right? So you black Hispanics and Native Indians, and then when you check it, all going on, you being angry with your brother, you want to go and kill your brother. We want to go and murder every brother in hospital, and after now again we done in property. We works everybody say money you're making now. You have to go and look to do something else, go and get lawyers, go and get medicine, and we check all these things, the medicine and them again in the pharmacy and all kind of thing. Again it's very expensive, and the even the medicine and when you hospital it should be gain and thing. Well, really cheap again thing, and it's a whole reverse and thing. So the tablets and them should be really getting anything is the ones that them when you're in the hospital, and when you hospital it's in the pharmacy and things. So it's a complete reverse. So it's like, hey, let me do this thing right, right? Okay, ma'am. Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
Yes. 28:37?
Yeah, 28 and 37.
All right. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So again now, when you check certain things again now what happening and all too, right? So again with the most I say you come and extortment a byword, right? And when you check out these things and them what happening again, these nations and them calling we things and no nobody to defend black people, right? When we should have we head and we power to defend, which is the most right and right after the most we are Christ. But again now it's not the most I know again. What you going on? All these other nations calling. When we go and check things like Dr. Gabriel and things, she went and do she went and study medicine and thing, and what going on now? She in the hospital wherever now where she was to go and sit down and tell she, hey, do sit down there, enough for you to sit down. Up come now again, now she lost she license and thing, right? Now she's selling mangoes. Up come now East Indian doctor. Come and say the same thing, do hire Negro do hire Negro people. What happened with him in the case? He's still working, then he lost nothing and thing. And this is again now. So you black Hispanics and thing whatever. So now she open out, she lash out and all kind of thing, right? So this is what we now bring into you and thing. So if you didn't know the nations and them will not who didn't know that the nations and them will be calling we niggers, monkeys and them thing, it's in the scriptures. So now if you know that hey and thing now you're going to how to deal with these other nations with wisdom and thing when they call you these things instead I want to go and do the same thing back and lash out at them back and thing, you know how to go about these situations and them thing. So it's unity I.S.U.P.K and thing and understand hey what is going on and thing around here and all too, even with the brothers and sisters and all too when again now when we the white man we up in the white man economy and thing now we again now we feeling better now and the same thing now we going at we own brothers and sisters and all to the same way and all to when we really and truly the whole nation of Israel is slaves right now to all these other nations. But again now we come back to the Most High commandments, statutes and judgments now will be the reverse and thing. These other nations will be serving us right now. And watch on we serve everyone, we work for everyone and no one works for us as the scriptures say and thing. So again now we seeing things that again now hey let me control it and thing, right? So again now let it continue. We go out with time to call them and we go out with time to call them back and thing wherever when that time reach and thing, right? So just like our with them, but seeing again, we have nobody protect black people again. And now when we decide now, hey, now you call me this and thing and yes, you know, when we go and we decide to go and do what we want, what's happening? The sister go on, she study medicine when study that is about 5, sometimes 5 between 5 to 10 years and thing and what you going, you know, she come like she just start, come like she now finish school and now looking to maybe go and do back something again to make ends meet and thing and see what happening to again to black people. So again black people again like we tune into the I.S.U.P.K, like we get this full understand. Like we control we anger and thing, right? Like we do all them you know the thing that's go right. Um Deuteronomy 28 and verse 54.
That's it.
So there's another curse. This is one of the curses the Mosai say will happen to we again and thing, right? So again now, hey, the Mosai tell me that hey, these things, they're gonna be telling you these things and them. So yeah, we know and thing. We are the I.S.U.P.K, we know. Who didn't know? Now we're knowing that hey, there's nothing new. And who telling you that? Is because of these other nations we telling you that kind of thing, right?
Ready for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
So see again now all these things happening and thing now we have so much thing now we have so much anger, we know we leaving out with families and them, we leaving out with wives. Thing we wanna kill we brothers and then after now we brothers and them will leave out your children and thing, what going on and thing, you know, you leaving no, you don't know who again coming now. Cause now you leave out your woman and thing. Now she now looking to go on friend now, and then after again now, she might have gonna look for another husband when again now that woman should be yours forever and thing now. So now when you check these things now, you don't know who again now this woman going to bring now to deal with your children and things. So again and then after now you see now black homes being mashed up itself and all too. And when you check these other nations and them, the families there right through and thing, right? And then the families there, they could go by them, you know, see them fighting, no bickering and all these things and things. But again, what when coming to these other nations and them, you go see what one thing for sure, they might have some rift for them, but I'm sure they will put aside whatever rift after to deal with you black man and thing. Compared to you now want to go on side with all these other nations and them and then after making you go at war with your own brothers and thing. But when them know them not doing that and thing, right? Them making sure that hey, them family structure stay good together and thing, right? And make sure that difference you is the difference there and thing, right? And make sure that borderline stay right dispatch is real black Hispanics and Native Indian man. And things say see we be going in any country when coming to these are nations that like they're making women come when coming to we Negro sisters and them is like hey look look them Venezuelans and them and things because you know I say yeah them thing when coming to man and even when it now we Negro brothers and them now the same by them Venezuelans them brothers only taking all the work and all kind of thing when we is one people and all two again and see how again now so again family line mashing up then after now we going out there and I sort of a lot of other things again happening and all kind of thing. And again now we haven't hating right for we brothers, we sisters, we children and thing. No fatherhood, nothing to say and hey, don't do that and thing. Listen to your mother and thing. Mother has to be the mother that will play the role of mother and father and thing, right? I give credit to somebody the same thing because the same scripture have a reverse for the same mothers and all. The same mothers and all too again who only want to study to go there and drink like the Proverbs 7 man thing, the Proverbs 7 woman who want to wait till she husband go on to bring in a man and thing, right? And while the man working hard and thing, you don't want to be a Proverbs 7, you want to be a Proverbs 10 and thing, right? That way you want to be. You don't want to be a Proverbs 7, waiting till she husband going to do mischief and thing. Right, and entice other men and then after give them STDs, give them HIV and all these things, right? So again, black Hispanic and Native men tune in what the I.S.U.P.K and thing, and let we get the thing right? So the Mosai can come now and deal with these other nations and them thing. We do have that anger for we people and thing, right? And again now, so we do have that anger for we people and we doing self have that anger and all to yeah, we can hate the other nations and thing, but again now we hate for the Mosais now for the other nations. Like we hate the other nations, but now we hate for the other nations now. So come back now and get right with the Mosai and come back to the Lord statutes and judgment to the Mosai. So the Mosai now go deal with these other nations and them, right? And thing, right? Give me Ephesians 6 and 10.
That's it. All right, thank God, right?
Thank God, we'll see.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Most High and in the power of his might.
Right, so he's saying yeah, be strong in the Most High, right? And the power of the Most and it's the might and thing, right? So again, Black Hispanics and Native, who we have to be strong in? We have to be strong in the Most High, right? So the thing was been said, right? So if the Most High tell you, hey, do not leave the children on them, right? Do not leave the wives on them, right? And thing, right? Because when you leave your wife that way, you're committing adultery, making a next man come in and marry your woman and thing. He tell you, hey, do not eat pork, crab, shrimps, and lobster. We are to obey the Most High and thing, right? Compared to these other gods and them like Lord Shiva, and then after Lord Shiva, wife is we could say she's the only woman we could feed other gods and all these other nonsense things and thing, right? So we also obey we power and thing and not follow these other nations and them, right? Go ahead and read the next verse.
Okay. Book of Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right, so again now, for the whole armor of the Most High thing, all the things with the Most High been taught to you. I saying again, when we come now, we think again, we come and say, hey, but I pregnant again, somebody come and tell you, hey, go and show that child now. You can't mind another child again. You're ready for that in universities, in university. You need to get your education and all kind of thing. These is the wickedness. These is the wickedness again from all these other wicked people in the world and thing. And then after again, when you check back on who's really the doctors, and then we have to be going by to do all these things. When the doctor should be, hey, nah, you can't come here to do that, but what? Just making them do it though, and things to again, right? So we are to be putting armor at all times with the Most High. When things go wrong, we are the armor to know how to deal with it and thing. When the good times still, we going ahead with it and all to the same too. And you know what again, as good and bad, we praising the Most High and all too. Good times, bad times, we praising the Most High and all too again too. And we have one we armor and thing, right? So again, what we doing? We are to obey the Most High, right? Because again now, if we don't obey and thing, same thing happening today and thing, right? So when you watch some of these things like certain things like we know being on the Most High tell me, hey, put on your whole armor and thing, follow the things I saying and thing, right? And then after now, you're like, certain things that the Most High create, when you watch certain things that's like a lion and thing, I see how powerful these things and them and how they deal with other creatures and thing and with man and all kind of thing. And the Most High create this and thing. And we still want to go against the Most High and thing. He create these things and how monstrous these things that them is and thing too. And hey, nah. You know what? Nah, because some of the things we do we ain't get no penalties and things, it seems like we're not being penalized for it, right? But when you go back in the scriptures, we tell you, hey, who sinned? Did this man sin? Or his parents sin and things? So we more or less go be doing things and say, right, nah, I can do that and thing. My children go live good, not knowing that, hey, the Most High will leave out you and to come for your children and thing, or come for your next children, and you like, why my children feeling so much of pressure? Because why? In the same thing, you black leaders and thing never taught these things, so we black Hispanics and Native Indian man, right?
Right.
And now again now, so when these things come now, we want to know what really going on with black people. Why black people in so much poverty? Why black people in so much oppression? Why black people so angry? And thing again, right? Because they're not teaching you the Most High laws and thing, right? Not telling you that hey, we do these things the Most High said to do. He can protect we and thing, right? From all evil, right? And all the evil nations out there, right? Um, Deuteronomy 28 and 33. So there's another one coming up at the curse. And all this it's about the third curses again now we coming into again, right?
God. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 23. And thy heaven that is over shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron. Are we done?
Fine.
All right.
28 and verse 33?
33.
Yeah, 33. My bad.
In the back. Right? Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy borders, Salakia, and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and shalt be only oppressed, Salakia, and thou shalt only be oppressed and crushed always.
Right, so Right? What would the Mosai say in here now one thing, and then now again, what will happen now? So we disobey the Mosai. Initially, when Israel went into slavery, but nevertheless now we going into slavery. Right? What will happen in here now too? So we move from which part we which is where is the mother or which is the nation which is Israel, right? I think that where we all Hispanics and Native Indians should be right now, I think. But again, we disobey the Mosai. So now up come now the kingdom come and split. Now we are all we Hispanics brothers coming out to the West Indies and thing, right? And what will happening right now and thing when they come to the West Indies, the Native Indians, what will happen right now? We have in America now we have the whites and them which them should be all the Mexicans and all these Hispanics and them when them is the one should be ruling these other ruling America and because again them are the first people on the land. But what are happening right now? And then they're being oppressed, they're being murdered, they're being put to be drunkards and all these Native Indians and the reservoirs and all these things again. When you come here now again now in the West Indies here and thing now again, what they come and do now again? When you blacks and them come here again now, what will happen and what will again? Who they give them your work and thing? They put you in slavery, they put the East Indians above you and thing, right? And what will happen today and all too. So even when you go and thing, all these things and them all these riches all these natives and them land and the Hispanics and we go all Brazil, they're full of gold, they're full of iron and all these things. And who is the people getting who getting the props all these things on them? And some metal. You have the white man again. They all in trade that here again when they check back on them, all these jobs on them. What about we? The East Indians, the Syrians, the Chinese and them. And they come after and things says, so all the labor, all the big companies, they cash well, Petrotrin and thing, right? And all these government jobs and all too again, you see again. And all these ministers and them and they check all the thing how much who million point something, this amount of millions and all these things. And what going on with the black man again? The black man to the bottom and thing. And what the most I saying, all you're gonna be crushed away and thing by these other nations and them. And then after now when you check and thing now, you're working, you have to get up all 10 o'clock in the morning, minimum wage. You have to work about 5 hours before you can start to really work. So when you check your average time, somebody go to work and thing, passage for the day, maybe some places, some people might pay 30, some 50, some maybe over 50. Then you have to buy lunch. Your average lunch is maybe $40 and things. So some of you have to work about 5 hours then to cover with them. Then after that, 3 hours there with them. And this is the thing with the most I was saying to you black Hispanics and Native Indian man. Hey, if you obey me now, all these things will happen. So now again, now when you're angry now, you're angry. Wait boy, we're really going on. You have to be this, that, these other nations are taking advantage. This is where they're paying me. And this is where they're paying me. When you really check on all too, right? It only looking so, but when you go by all these other different companies and them and things, where it is different. They don't have they come like they don't have slave rates and thing. It's much different. Some days they go there 40 hour, 45, 35 right here. That's from $5. There's some $5 difference and thing, but they don't have their weight is already weight thing and they call them boy, hey, boy, let me go by Sammy and them. I'll get him 35 more. Let me go by wherever I'm coming, I want to be calling up the thing all stock and all these different companies that say I'll get $5 more. But I work less here and all thing about well really until black Hispanic who you're working for? Working for all these other nations and things. And then after now already got you said when you go in the government and all do the next thing as you reach in the government or they're studying is 60 or 65 years till you retire and you just had that in your mind. Hey boy, I'll make 15, I'll make 20 years and thing, and yeah, your whole lifetime, we just been working for all these things and no benefits. The riches that the countries that we go, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, in America and thing, and that's really most I say all these nations and them, they're above we and they just crushing black Hispanics and Native Indians and thing, right? And then after now we angry, hey, you right? By for up at this work, boy, I can't take this and thing. And then after now, the quickest thing now, the supervisor talk here too much. You want to fight the supervisor, but you can't tell me this boy better than you. But you get yourself a friendship and all these things, and then after all this anger, and then after now, what did this do? When coming to the black man again, we can only take a black man and put him to supervise his own brothers and them. Just like we are seeing, just now we are seeing in earlier on in all Exodus with Moses and them thing when Moses again now coming to tell the people, hey, think this and that. Even with the Moses, they getting for up Moses and all too. They're saying like Moses come to make Pharaoh put more burdens and put more burdens. So you see them things now when brothers now in the position and thing, some of the brothers and them, yeah, they might be looking out for them. Thing by the same time now again, when you're looking out the other nations say, hey, I getting this amount of production, and then after now, some of them fully swell-headed. They get in position now. They're like, hey, let me go and press my brothers and them here now. Because why? That 100 an hour, that 150 hour, you're not staying here. You're just telling that, hey, I gain this amount of money for the wait name. Let me go and press my brothers and thing. Let me go and press my brothers. And then after now, your brothers are angry with you the same. But me going to work for this company again. I ain't going to work under this man again. And all these things. And we've been oppressed, and it's the same thing going on and going on and going on. We're just going from plan to plan and plan and plan to plan and plan. And everyone you check all these different plans in Trinidad here. I think we have the Germans and them here. We have Ansel Metal who come he from India, and then we have all these platforms and them, and then where we come from again, all Europeans and them. Where is all the white man economy and to say well to sustain the black man and thing? But again, because why? When the black man family should be helping out the black man family and being under the black man is not under the black man and thing. So again now, so that don't show you already. If you're not under with him, it's more means that you now being oppressed by these other nations and them because you're just not under them. So if was to say like hey, all these East Indians and them say, boy, let me go on, I only hire blacks, I only hire East Indians alone in my place and them. Like the company and thing, what's going on? When we come to the Syrians and them, they are different level again. Just at the right, we say the 1%, and at different level already. They have to go and make more Syrians than them for them to work. Because the amount of company have and the amount of them could they say yeah boy when you make that child, you could go and work you go there and go and work on it. So you don't have enough of them when we come to that part of them, you don't have enough of them to work for them with their own companies. When come the Syrians, when come the Chinese again, you see what happen. Chinese and come, you see what happen again. Chinese go all in the Chinese groceries and them. The Chinese restaurant and when the black man, so let me go and say now where you black man now where you going on go because everybody pulling to the self and thing. And just as the Moses say, I think where you going? But why? We are not slavery as the Moses say until the Moses come back and then till Christ come back, he is still in slavery. And why Christ is not on the scene as yet is because we're not keeping the law, statutes, and judgment. Christ do not have the amount he wants. So black, Hispanics, and Native Indian man tune into the ISU, like we get this thing right, that we come up from this oppression we under, right? Exodus 15:3.
That's it. Book of Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Most High is his name.
So the scripture now say, so some of you might go in the whole Christian church for years and then never hear the scripture or two again. So this is now you're sleeping. Now you're going to see a different side. You know, Christian church like to put this love inside of the Most High. All of your hands out and all in the choir moving from left to right and I said amen and wait name and thing. We are the Most High thing. He's a God of war and thing, right? And again now how you going to do that now with a God of war? By you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian man coming back to the Most High, he's going to deal with the other nations for all the oppression they do, for all the crimes they did to you all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Most High is just waiting on you, right? And now you'll get to see now again. If the Most High is a God of war, so what will happen to the children of Israel? We were going to have the same characters the Most High and thing. But when you check today now, what we doing now, we taking all that anger, we fighting against ourselves and thing. When that should be against the other nation under the order of the Most High and thing. And you go start to see now in the scriptures and thing, right? Romans 12 and 9.
Read?
Yeah, go ahead.
Romans chapter 12 and verse 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. We done?
That's the one. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 10. Be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another.
So again, the scripture tell you know again. So you must say, hey, be brotherly love and thing. Your brother with him, always had a love for your brother and thing. You do something wrong, don't look to want to go and tell everybody where your brother do. Or go and look to want to pick up a cutlass and chop your brother, because when you chop your brother, you might be chopping a father they know, and the children lost the parents, and they lost the parents and thing. And now again that child loved the father so much, it's like, hey, you don't destroy his mindset, because the father go on and all kind of things. So again, so the Most I say, oh, I pour on had a brotherly love for him, and a poor evil. Move away from evil. Had a knowledge of evil, and had a knowledge of evil day too and all too. So not just about that's knowing the good and thing, right? I don't understand to see evil and to avoid it. One time, you see you go in a bar and thing, you go in a bar to drink a beer. You see your brother wife in the bar and thing. The scripture do not go and drink with your brother's wife and thing. Say now you know that, hey, see all that comment there. No, you know what's happening with sometimes with alcohol and thing. People have a tendency to have sex, and then after now it's a set of penetration talk, and there's a set of thing, family thing, issues and no one thing. So again now, hey, when that time reach, hey, the Miss Lady you're going on, you hold you learn to you stay in your corner and drink your beer and thing whatever and thing, and I go stay here and thing. Don't go and drink with your brother, don't go and drink with your brother wife and thing. And or even self they was to say it is a strong person. That's because of the Most I seen it. Hey, I'm not going and drink with your mistake and thing, right? So all these things and them we should be having in we hear that when certain things come up and thing, we catching fish and thing, right? We going to look to catch fish and thing. Time you see a stingray come up or a shark come up in your net and thing. No, hey, you're going on that other tube. But the way you say fish and wind fins and scales only and things. So that way could pull up and put it in your cooler and things. So now we are avoiding all that, because again now you do that and all too. You're gonna get somebody shark teeth. Not only that you are with him, you and all making the person sin and all too. And thing, and you gotta know all these things and them too. So now about you alone sin, it can make other people sin and all too. And all to say we are avoiding all these things and them, right? Okay, Deuteronomy 32 and 35.
Right, gotcha. All right, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 35. 32, 35, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Give me Romans 12 and 19. That's him. Give me Romans 12 and 19 first, and
all
then
right.
after give me 32 and 35.
All right, sure. 12 and 19. Book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Most High.
So what been said here, been written, right? So this then now coming in the New Testament. So again also, and this is not the first time we're going to see things quoting from the New Testament and going back to the Old and things. So again, the Most High, the back then again been written. So that now going back now into the Old Testament, who that coming back on that Moses and them two again. So this again now more or less, hey, this is a command from the Most High. So just like how the Most High they command Adam and Eve, hey, go do this. You know, he's telling you now, you black, Hispanics, and Native Indian man. Whatever you see going on with you right now, do not go and avenge yourself and thing, right? He is going to take the advantage and thing, right? So if you see I.S.U.P.K make you go and lose your work, do not go and take care of I.S.U.P.K, please, and thing, right? He is going to deal with that when he is going to deal with that, he is going to deal with that and thing, right? So again, or any other these nations again, because it is a lot will be going on with these other nations and them. So he telling you, he going to advance it, right? And when you go in the scriptures now, they're going to see it again. So again now, here the Mosai thing. So this that's how the Mosai see this now. He's a God he's a God of wars. And now you see now the Mosai. So I feel like the Mosai all about forgiveness and thing whatever and thing. Yeah. But forgiveness for the nation of Israel and not all if you don't black Spanish and Native Indian man do come back to the Mosai and thing and have no forgiveness with you and things. So again, let me get this thing. I repent from the wickedness we do and I repent from this world, right? Give me Romans now. No Romans, Deuteronomy 32 and 35.
All right, got you. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 35. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste.
So, see now it's in the Old Testament and thing, right? So now, so them calamity, the Mosai go deal with them. And he just waiting. But are we going to have to do that now? But we black Hispanics and Native Indian man now coming back to the Mosai, because the Mosai want to revenge all these other nations for the thing that did his chosen people, right? His bride, his firstborn, and all these things that keep on seeing in scripture. They'll never get to see the Mosai talking about these other nations and then who he love, right? Who is their sins and all these things. Run right through from old to new, right? We talking about the nation of Israel and things. Get any scripture in the Bible and say that the Mosai love everybody and thing, right? When everybody go like to go and play that John 3:16, but when you go and think and start to break down the love and thing, who everlasting life is given to, you'll see all these scriptures now pertaining back to the nation of Israel. Who Christ died for on the cross. When you go in Acts, you're going to see who that man had a love for, who he died for, the nation of Israel and thing. So yeah, and they say whosoever and thing. When you go and see who's that soever, who think he was talking to the nation of Israel and thing, right? So again, black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man, the Mosai is waiting for you to come back seek their vengeance and them for the thing he did as chosen people, right? And we are God's chosen children, right? Deuteronomy 17 and 15.
All right, got you. 17, 15. All right, I'll read it.
Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 17 and verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
All right, so this is the Mosai saying again, right? So I'm thinking now the Mosai saying he will set a brethren among you over there. Right? So when we check out all these things and things going on in the country and thing, we have UNC, we have NER, we have PNM and all these and all these things with all these other nations and it. So the Mosai thing. So that one you know that hey, anybody at the over you black Hispanics and Native Indians is the Mosai doing. So voting is not of the nation of Israel, right? And then after now, when you check yourself now, this is what will be happening and things. Brothers warring each other for politics and things, warring each other for parties and things. Boy Rowley and them is no good boy. And then after by Kamala and them wicked and all these things and they're fighting. That's the idea on Facebook and YouTube. Brother he crying and he crying and he thing. But you never do nothing for me. And this and that and thing and all younger to all these other nations, all these governments and them. When the Most High don't tell you already again now. So now if you understand all these things now, you go understand, hey, yeah boy. See all them thing, me taking no part of them, because like you know what they do again now? It's just I say as the scripture, wickedness in high places. They come around for 5 years. They put a drain in front they put a drain in front of your place. So now eventually you just see nothing in your mindset. You forget about the 4 years and something, you see nothing. So now you know they do the put a drain in front of your place and thing. The girl them money, so that in your mindset, yeah boy, I'm going to vote for P and them. And thing, I'm going to vote for UNC and thing, and not forgetting, hey, all that oppression you went through for all them other years and thing, and you see it again. And when you check it again, the same thing happening. They're just taking one of, if you do think that's one of your brothers and them, and who would really run them by and thing. Who really run straight and the big one thing. And you see these things, who really run Jamaica and all these things. So all these parties and them, and thing you see around Jamaica, Trinidad and thing, who being oppressed by wherever we live, right? And thing in Barbados, Trinidad, Jamaica, Antigua, America, England, who being oppressed right through. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and them. And you know what? We fighting me brother for all these. We fighting me brother for all these things and them. And when we shouldn't be we shouldn't be just studying. We should just be leaving We should just be leaving all these Indians and them to go and vote and them thing, right? We should just be leaving them. Let them go and vote. We just watch back. Yeah, let them rule. This is them time. This is all the other nations and them time to. This is them time right now to rule, right? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And what you really just voting for, as the Most I say, if the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, where you really voting for? You just voting for wickedness. And that will exactly will be coming at you, wickedness coming at you because you're voting for them thing. Because the Most I say, hey, he will set a virgin among you and thing. So we're not supposed to be going and vote for these other all these other parties when it come about. So anybody had to come out from the above you to rule is the Most High doing it and things. So again, you're going and vote. And the scripture say, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So we are voting for wickedness itself. And then we fighting up all UNC, NER, PNM, DDP, and the list goes on and thing. And what you keep on happening right through and thing. Blacks, Hispanics have been murdered in the streets and thing. And it continue to kind of happen, pulling up the jails and them. And then after you check back again, HIV, STDs, and all these things. And then after all the bywords, and thing, and we vexed with each other and thing. But again, because why? We're not following the Most High laws, and we angry. We angry with ourselves. We angry with ourselves for work. We angry with ourselves for the sisters. We angry with ourselves for politics and all these things and them. And when we should not be making all these things, yeah, we angry now, and then after offending me brother for all these things and them and thing, right? But now you're seeing our brother now he put on UNC jersey and thing, but he just stupid, boy. He put on a red jersey, by what them doing by them is pain in this country, by you know kind of thing, and so he keep on going and thing, right? And the same thing over and over and thing over and over and thing. And where's the change for black people? And thing it have no change for black people as long as we under these other nations. The only change for black people is to serve the Most High and let Yahweh Mashiach, which is Jesus Christ in English, come back and rule this earth with the 12 tribes of Israel, right? And that is how we go. That's how we go be laughing and drinking and things. That's how we go be on the block. That's how like black people are getting all in the scriptures, the same men and them refuse to take the knowledge of the Most High, what we by all by the corners and things. So let we be by the corners now, serving the Most High now. Let we laugh at the other nations and let we say, boy, you see, but let me go and talk about them. But we can't talk about them right now. And then because we're not serving the Most High, them have all the things to say and all too. And it's blunt and all too. And no actions, right? But we're not ruling, right? Jeremiah 15 and 20.
All right, gotcha. 15, 20, right?
Yeah, can.
All right, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15 and verse 20. And I will make thee unto this people a fence.
My bad, Slakia. Jeremiah 51 and verse 20.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Right, so this is Jeremiah 51 and verse 20. See what the Mosai is saying? Anything? So you black Hispanics and Native Indian man, the Mosai is saying, thou are my battle axe and weapons of war. And things. So just how we are now bringing out that the Mosai is a god of war, and things, here we saying that you is his battle axe and his weapons of war. So you black Hispanics and Native Indian man, and things, killing out yourself in Port of Spain, Labrie, Chagaramas, Point 14, and thing, and so on, Sando, and thing, right? Here the most I saying Tobago, Jamaica, and thing, right? And we keep on going all in America, Atlanta, New York, here the most I saying US is battle axe and thing. We're doing, we killing out all the anger we doing, we killing out ourselves, and that should never be in that spirit that we kill we brother and we sisters and them. The other most I saying that we as his battle axe under that order. This is that spirit of war we should be having for these other nations. Now we had that spirit on we killing out ourselves and thing, right? And thing that anger and we killing out ourselves, and that should never be. And it will just continue to hear what the most I continue to say. Go ahead to verse 21.
Oh God. Book of Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 21. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
So verse 20, that's now he say, I will with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy the kingdoms and them. So that you black Hispanics and Native Indians. See how he gone now to verse 21 and think with thee I will break in pieces the chariots and his riders and them. So again, and he go here with thee again. Now we go on here with thee again 22.
Oh God. Jeremiah 51 and verse 22. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
Woo! Hear that again now? So you black Hispanics and Native Indians and things. The most I saying uses battle axe and also the kingdoms and them. The riders, all the horses and them. Now again, young women and things, old women, children, man and things. All these other nations and them. That way you as blacks, Hispanics and Native Indians. You're not supposed to be killing out yourself. When your Venezuelan brothers and them come across, boy, they're making the place hard, but why them don't go back and you have an anger in your heart for your brother. You blacks, Hispanics and all, you Negro, you blacks and them. We going again, we getting guns and things, we getting the drugs, we want to give we brothers drugs and things to destroy their families and all these things. Nah, you're not supposed to be doing that and thing. We that had that order, that spirit, to go against the other nations when the Mosai says. So you black Hispanics and Native Indian, that spirit you have, that we doing there, that is not the Mosai doing that and thing. That spirit you hear what happening with you, he say you're my battle axe and them weapons of war and thing. That spirit we have is to go against the other nation and thing, not ourselves and thing, right? So under the order the other nations and them, under the Mosai, that should be taking place. Just as we see with King David and Samson. Let me get some 1 Samuel 18 and 17.
All right, got you. Book of 1 Samuel, chapter 18 and verse 17. And Saul said to David, behold, my elder daughter, Merab, so will I give thee to wife.
I will never mix it up. That's not.
No, sir.
My bad. 1 Samuel 18 and 7.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Book of 1 Samuel, chapter 18 and verse 7. And the woman answered one another as they played, and said, Saul had slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s.
So again now, this is all we forefathers and them, all we brethren and them. King David is one of we brethren. Saul is one of we brethren. He went against the Most High and thing, but you see now again now the spirit these men and them have, and under the order the Most High. Yeah, what happening there? Yeah, the woman them the chanting. So 10,000s and David tens of thousands and things under the spirit of the Most High. The black, Hispanics, and Native Indian man, you not to be taking place. These numbers and them, what me and brother saying, hey, 20 ghosts and things, and 5 ghosts and 10 ghosts and 30 ghosts and things. That not supposed to be happening and things. That not supposed to be happening and things. That should be only be happening under the order of the Most High. When you hear them fed up of them nations and them, and you say, hey, David, go and get them Edomites and them. David, go and get them Moabites and them. Which is the Edomites and them today is the white man, right? The Moabites today is the Chinese and them. He said, go and get them Elams and them, which is the East Indians. He said, go and get them. That way it is. And they don't want to hear. Yeah. Destruction. Go ahead, Officer Tato.
Salakia teacher, if I may, other one, right? You know, so powerful about what you're saying there, also heavy about it, and it never really come to mind like this now, right? But as I'm saying ghosts, but ghosts is something that is haunted, right?
Can.
You know, if they was doing it on that righteous order and the Lord say, you know what I mean? Like you said, no saying they go for them. And they do it in the right spirit, they wouldn't be saying the word ghost. All that we know in the school, we know that ghosts do exist. But just the thought how it is now, you know what I mean? And how the world is push it. And the games the man is playing in your head, right? If them brothers and them was following the orders and getting raised up the way they were supposed to be getting it, and really plugging in and pushing in, then them things that won't happen, man. That is part and parcel of what the Christian church very responsible for, what is push day and night and all of that.
And that right, and that's all right what Officer Tazo was saying and all too. So again now, these things and them now making me brother them high and mighty and puffed up and thing. And again now you puffed up for killing your brother, killing your sister, killing your father, and now you know you're doing you're weakening a nation and thing. So let's imagine again now that power you have as a black man and thing, right? So let's imagine Saul, right? Let's imagine Saul fighting at the same time with David and thing, and all these other brothers and them and thing. You know what is that? And thing. So let's imagine we coming together with all that might, that power and thing, right? And then after the might of the Most High, so you don't bad already with yourself, and then after now you have the Most High might with you. You know is that? Everybody could come around the nation of Israel, but you know what we're doing again? We disobeying the Most High, and we disobeying the Most High Lord. When the Most High say, "Love thy brother as thyself," and thing. Then we are again now we following the scriptures and thing as you advise. We see and thing. All these things and them, all these foolishness talk and thing about 20 ghosts and 5 ghosts and all kind of thing, and no, they're not making sense because we're weakening the nation and thing, and we're weakening the nation by all no fatherhood, no brotherhood, and then after now what happening there? Here comes bell groves and them and all that funeral homes and them, and they're just waiting to hear about the job and thing, and they don't know, hey boy, I'm gonna make about maybe $30,000 it's not like one day. They don't know already when they speak up. It's this amount of money I'm gonna get from these black Hispanics and them. Because why? They hate each other and think that anger in the heart and thing for each other and thing, and that's not supposed to be happening. Black Hispanics and Native Indian man. When you check back all these things, these men and them was doing things under the Most High. They wasn't doing it, and you gonna say, hey, boy, let me go and gather some Hittites and them and thing. Nah. There you go next brother and all too. That's the show and all too again. So you black Hispanics and Native Indian man, when you see them murder rates and thing, all 500 and thing, the amount of 500 every year and thing. You check how much for that our whole community, our whole district, our brothers gone and thing. Say again when you see that again, our whole district our brothers gone. What's happening and thing. And then after now ask yourself, hey, we're going on with women and them. And then because why? The women now having no head over them. And now they're walking all about the place. Fathers gone, brothers gone, and then now women now they're looking for man, they ain't getting no man, because they die and they in the jail and all kind of problem. Just keep on adding up and I just keep on adding up and thing, and that should never be, right. There we go. Let me get Judges chapter 15 and 16.
The book of Judges, chapter 15 and verse 16. And Samson said, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jawbone of an ass have I slain 1,000 men.
So this is again, spread on that Samson, that the Musa, he say, about jawbone of an ass, he both now, heaps upon heaps, and they with a jawbone of thousands, and they. This is again, this is where we should be on the. This is when we should be on the corner. This is when we should be on the corner and think, hey, pour on that big armor, pour on them, as the Moses say, oh, Ezekiel and Ezekiel with headbands, with gold, with all them things, and he send me out. Hey, see them, you see them Idonians and them who going and putting up statues and then the Moses come and say, boy, here going on, or you go and get them. Go and get them and bring them back from me. They don't want the thing. Let me go and think. This is how we should be on the block. This is how we should be on the block now. Talking and thing and serving the most and thing. Yeah, boy. I whip that one so because he didn't want to wait him. But now, you know what we're doing there? We're killing out ourselves and not another most and thing. And you know what? And it's we losing me brothers every day. We losing me family. We losing me nation and thing. And these brothers and them I see in the scriptures. It's not like Mosai just want to kill these other nation thing, but they're doing things not at the Mosai. And by again now, just as the Mosai say just as one of the simple laws and thing, like I just say a simple one is a man not supposed to be clean shaven in the face and all kind of thing. But you just having one of these other nations and them just one man doing that and thing. What will happen? They could have the influence now to make another man do it. And that's what the Christian church doesn't understand and thing. See, Moses said, do we pork, crabs, and lobster? That one man eating that, he could influence the other to eat pork, crabs, shrimp, and lobster. Or that, how the Chinese then just come about eating bat. Because one man started eating bat, and everybody started eating bat, everybody started eating snake. And you just check that whole market and nastiness and thing right through. And then when you watch them and all too, when you watch some of them like Honda, like the Honda from Street Fighter and things. Some of them things might be living in the belly still and thing, and having young ones and all in the belly and thing. Like what them and thing, and they're groaning for peanut kind of thing, because these some of them might be living in the belly when you check it and all too. And this is where the influence come out from these other nations. So if one nation had the law and thing, how it is the turn away from the Most High? Because again, seeing what the other nations and them doing, just as when we go back from Adam and Eve. These other nations was like beast the Mosai saying and all kind of thing. It's madness to do it. Take Adam and what? Give Adam certain things to follow. What Adam do? Yeah. So one minute he and I say again, the nakedness again. And the Christian church go say, yeah. And when they come back now to black people, so this is again now, so Adam and Eve, and thing they say, yeah, they was naked and thing. And then now they're talking about it could be like penis outside, breast outside and thing. And then after now, and they wasn't there and they wasn't naked and thing. They wasn't ashamed. So one made the shame at the nakedness, and next made the shame, and then they had no shame. When I was not talking about that again. So Adam gets certain things to follow the Mosai, and he was not ashamed to keep it. He go against the Mosai now. Shame come upon him again, just like a parent when the parents had a children and thing. They do something wrong, they done already. Hey boy, mommy go blaze me when she come home. Cause why? They don't know they do something wrong. So that the shame will come on. Adam disobey the Most High. So now you know, hey boy, how I'm gonna come out of this now and thing. So the same thing happening again. So again, and what happened? Where it was from? Adam get that, and Eve from another nation and thing, right? And same thing happening again. So as long as these other nations and them are wrong here, it's always the influence of black Hispanics and Native Indians to always do wrong. But if the black and Native Indian man, right, following the Most High laws, there's no room for these other nations and them to do anything wrong. Right? Because the other nations are going to put all the black Hispanics and Native Indian man is going to put all these other nations that them in check, right? So just like how we were seeing what happening to Samson and David and Saul, all of them, because the fallen the order the Most High, they put in all these other nations in check, and that what is you black Hispanics and Native Indian man is missing out right now. Because why? Using why you're in so much wickedness, the reason why there's so much wars with all these other nations and them, and think why the reason why there's so much wars with we, because we not ruling the earth right now, and think. For the earth to be where it is, black Hispanics and Native Indians have to be back on top. And then now everything. And again, for peace to come, must war always. And that war is going to come with the Most High, with Christ and all these angels and them, right? And with all you black Hispanics and Native Indian man. So again, you black Hispanics and Native Indian man, for peace to come, war must come first. And that war must come with the Most High, revenging the children of Israel. For all these other nations and them, all these wickedness the other nations and them do we, right? So when you check back again to black Hispanics and Native Indian man, you not supposed to be killing out yourself and thing, right? These brothers and them, when they check back all in the scriptures, was always under the Most High and thing, right? This was the only time these things should be happening. Hey, the Most High get order, kill every man, child, and thing, right? Don't leave none. I think the Most High say it, and that's where it is, right? Luke chapter 7 and verse 34.
Verse 34.
Yeah. Yeah.
Book of Luke chapter 7 and verse 34. The Son of Man has come, eating and drinking. And he said, behold, a gluttonous man, and a wine bibber, and a friend of publicans and sinners.
Right. So this is Christ here and things. So they're calling Christ a wine bibber and thing, right? So Christ drink a lot of wine and thing, right? So again now, the nation of Israel, we under oppression and things. So, sometimes you feel I feel to drink something and thing. Let's don't go and drink and get drunk and thing. Because when you get drunk and thing, it's all kind of different spirit coming on you. Spirit, you want to fight. Spirit, you want to rape. You want to cuss. You want to tell everybody some kind of bad word or things to hurt other people's feelings and all kind of thing, right? So again, as you must think, if you know it's oppression and thing, and thing, yeah. The scripture says wine marry the soul and thing, something come up and thing home by going and do that, drink a little wine, go to sleep, you're gonna know what you got to do the next day and thing. And they know with the I.S.U.P.K now we have people to come. So we say if you can't do it with that spirit under the scriptures and thing, you have people now to come. We have generals, we have captains and things to come. So we are if you can't do it on your own, right? And now you're going to understand how to deal with things when it come up and things. But though that part now where the everybody like getting now, so now you're that part now, so you're drinking, but drinking and getting drunk, that's sin at the Most High and thing, right? So now you know if you can drink and thing at 5 beer, 6 beers will get you drunk. Don't drink these 6 beer and thing. Stay within your 5, stay within your 4, and you're gonna be good with the Most High, right? So just like the scripture says, Christ wasn't drunk, but they always seeing Christ drinking wine. You can drink your wine. We know and thing we in oppression right now and thing, no sin, right? It have no law saying that a man cannot drink and thing, right? But it's about drunkards, right? That way the sin come in there and thing, right? And when you check back and all too, if Christ who we had to walk after too, we had to walk after Christ. Paul was saying, follow me as I follow Christ and thing, right? And if Christ is the king and that the man right after the Most High and thing, yeah, you could wait him, you could drink, right? But don't go and drink and access now to get yourself drunk, and now it's all kind of different spirit and thing, and then after you get murdered, this, that, drunkenness, raping, and all these sorts of things, right? Then are you going to have now when people being oppressed now, they want to take other things now to justify that, hey boy, this is thing, and then after that, I want to justify that, hey, this is it come from the ground and thing. When when the Mosai saying that, hey, this is not of you, right? So give me Ezekiel 8 and 17.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 8 and verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this? O son of man, is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they? For they have filled the land with violence, and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose. Oh.
All right, so this is what most I saying, so put the branches to the nose and thing, right? So again now, this is what the scriptures are thing now. So what the most I say, this is an abomination. This is a hated thing. This is a hated thing by the Mosai and thing, right? So I never see nothing hated about a man drinking wine, because as we now read, Christ, right? Yahushua Mashiach, he was drinking wine, they call him a wine bibber. The Mosai say that is a hated thing. No. But no, when you go and drink now and get drunk, that is a hated thing of the Mosai. But putting a branch, putting weed to your mouth, that is a hated thing by the Mosai. Putting coke to your mouth, that is a hated thing by the Mosai. Putting cigarette to your mouth, that is a hated thing by the Mosai. So when you that so good, you pour everything in that thing where you're gonna create other things to put in your mouth and all too. And thing. So again, all these things not supposed to be happening and thing, right? So again, we have oppression and thing, but we're not supposed to be smoking and thing. You know what? Yeah, but I had a hard deal with them other nations with them. Yeah, come on man, drink your wine and thing. And thing. If it's somewhere like them milk drinks and them brown cow and them pina coladas and all these other things, and them who like the milk drink, who like the strong rum. We ain't endorsing these people and them rum, but if somewhere want to go and drink or your puncheon and or your what is next one? White Oak and Fernandez and all these things, and me, I like wine and things. So if I feel like I think it's actually wine and thing too. Smooth, yeah, I think. With all that twist face, because yeah, so that just sit and think, yeah, let's go and drink to get drunk and thing, because yeah. And then after somebody use it for recreation, you sit down with your wife and thing, I talk about the good what you do and thing, and the good she doing, and she telling you all the good you been to she and thing, yeah, or you sit down and create talk and all these things and thing. But don't take that oppression and thing and pour weed for weed to be thing, and when you check back now, it's destroying your family. You're going against the Musai, and then after destroying you, when you sometimes watch them all them people, one somebody smoking weed, you can't yourself I just naturally say people naturally smoking weed and smoking so like they're not like romantic people, because the breath always think they come in the car. Yeah, you had to set down your windows in the air conditioner one time, because not normal. That's not normal. When you check the teeth and them thing, the teeth, your teeth should be white. People should be starting to say, hey, you have a real nice smile and thing. Some of them, they don't know already, when they're talking, the cover in the mouth to talk and thing, because why the teeth gone and thing too. The face dry and thing too. That's like man sketch your face and thing, the face dry. And then I check back and think the same thing. A whole philosophy and nonsense and thing. Yeah, I gone and all too. Everything that's drying up, and that's what it is. If you take anything and you take heat and thing too, that's what it is. Heat does naturally burn and dry thing, and the same thing happening with your face. Your face continue, all the moisture, how it is. And anybody who before they started the smoke and thing, you're always going to see that moisture they always had before they started smoke and thing. Because smoking is not a remove side and things. So it's one is not remove side, and I do not agree with it. So all means and things you're trying to cover up that is not that enough. And then after now the doctors and all this tell you smoking not good for you. Then after you ministry and all telling you, see the ministry telling you hey, smoking is dangerous to health. But again, and that just to show you that the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, and the same thing happening. So the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. You're voting for PNM, you're voting for UNC and thing. Anyhow, you're mad, you're calling your brother, and the cigarette pack mark of it is dangerous to health. So a gun, walking around with a gun to kill somebody, that illegal. You're getting jail for that and thing. But the cigarette and mark up because a gun dangerous to people's health too. That could take away somebody's life. Same thing with him, but the selling the cigarettes and things. So again, and we fighting up. Hey, by PLM with them. These companies should be shutting down. I think. Go ahead.
If I may, as well, I think if it go even buy poison, it's like that again. Like I have a farmer's license or something. So
you're seeing again officer task. We'll see that out again. So it's like yes, again now all these things and them, but it's normal. Abortion, a brother kill a brother in the street. He go on he go and sit down in jail for months. But they could go and take a baby and kill something live in somebody, and that's free, that normal to that right and thing. When these doctors them should be locked up because they're killing a baby and all too. And that's how we talking about that. We go see scriptures and all too, for that and all too. As the Most High will see and all too. So again, what it is here, certain things they're making it lawful, right, and unlawful and thing. But things so just like again cigarette and thing, but they're making cocaine unlawful. But all these things and everybody most I saying it is a hated thing for you, right? And thing right, and that we're not supposed to be doing. So all this oppression and thing, all this thing we have in here, maybe we don't take all these things that everybody most I say not to do and put it in the system and thing, right? To destroy ourselves and make with this and the most I say, hey, follow me. My Lord statutes and judgment say this will be prolonged. And when you check back again, you're going against the Mosai, and then after now you're shortening all the things with all the different kidneys and all the different functions and all the different organs in your body. Your kidney going, your liver going, your lungs going, your heart going, your brain going, all these different organs because the things with the organs, all these organs should be working. They're working on other things. And now again, after time, they can't push it. They can't push it again weaker and weaker, and you're going too short. Lifetime short, and you're gone. And think because why? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians be oppressed. I think. The Most I said, hey, endurance for all the long suffering and thing. So who follow him and thing? So all our oppression and we following the Most I? Yeah, and thing. We go be ruling still, right? When that time reach and thing. So let me take the long suffering, but let me do sin against the Most High. Let me be angry, but let me do sin against the Most High and thing. Let me don't go against the brother. Let me don't go against the sister and thing, right? Let me do himself go against himself. Right? Because that self will be going on. They keep it integrity and thing. They're going to die. Everybody have nice things to say on it. They have record go down with you. Just like all these prophets and them in the Bible and things. Right? Give me Jeremiah 1 and 5.
Gotcha. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
All right, so most I saying so before he formed you, know in your mother, know in the womb and thing, right? So and when you check, well, you go and see an animal and thing, right? You go and see something how a dog will make a young one and thing, right? And when she make that young one and thing, right? You go see now how anybody come around how that dog will rush each other and thing. This is the thing we should be all these instincts and then we should be having for we children and that thing inside you and thing. Not when somebody tell, hey, go and get rid of that and thing. That man, even self that thing, the man leave. Nah, you don't go and do that and thing because you're not supposed to be doing that. The Most High put that day and thing. And when you don't know and all too, the Christian church, a lot of the Christian church, again, because why? They've been set up by the white man, again, the oppressor, and thing to teach you, and them was never ordained to teach you. When you go to the whole scriptures, it's only the nation of Israel, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian man. And now what going on? You listening to them, to them, and thing, right? And you not knowing hey, the Mosai laws, your culture, your heritage, and these things and them we're not supposed to be doing, and we could do and thing, and why? Again, because why we sin against the Mosai, so we lost it. But here the I.S.U.P.K now bringing back all these knowledge back to you and things. So wherever thing, we're not supposed to be killing no babies on them, right? And thing, right? And thing. So wherever thing that is of the Musai. So Musai say in your mother's womb have known you and thing too. And what and besides your mother womb and thing, what they don't know that they don't tell you know too. Sometimes what you doing there, you're bringing back your great grandfather and thing. So know something like no strange when sometimes when you see a woman make a child, and then after now when you bring it by the grandmother, we say not all the grandmothers them right, but when the woman bring it by the grandmother, they say hey that child dine this family and thinking that child and it's really true that adult as they say again that adultery. So now the grandmother saying that hey that child now that had no resemblance at this family and thing. But really and she was going on there just bring him back so the do try thing, yeah, boy. The grandmother say, yeah, but you really resemble my father and thing. What exactly really going on there? You really bringing back all your great grandfather, your father, and your great and your uncles and them too. And you bring back the whole family lineage back and keep on bringing them back and thing, right? So again, so that way you're doing that, no, you're destroying your own family lineage. So nobody thinking that hey, this is our first time this baby coming in, first time and thing. No, it's not first time. The baby was here again. Just keep on coming back and going back. Go ahead up as that as well.
So lucky for me as well. So all the situations and all the madness we just face in the planet. Sometimes with the same abortion, I'm going to be cutting all the same people that had the ideas that they come back to the Lord send them back to finish the same program that they was on before, and they probably was now getting themselves together. You know, we cut them off from coming and fixing the same problems we facing today because they're not out today.
Yeah, can. And that's so right. That's so right. What that's what bringing because again, you might have be bringing back an engineer to build you might be bringing back an engineer to build the Mosai tabernacles and thing. You might bring back the doctors and all these things, and then they go back with all the cultures and thing. When you go back when and you reading the book Babylon to Timbuktu and all these things, you see all the generations, all the different things we was, but they come and tell you, hey, we just come from Africa with no clothes and that's a string on we and thing, right? When that was never we and thing, right? This is the strip we have we whole knowledge and we heritage and thing and as right we say. When we do that and thing, you don't know who you are bringing back there. You don't know which one is the most high prophet and thing, you just send back to east, send back one of the most high prophet, then you learn and you will come back. Guess what happening to you now? The most high going to punish you and thing. Or again, he missed you and he go for your children and children. And then after now children want to know, well, boy, what really going on with me, boy? And thing, boy. Not knowing that hey, now you have the knowledge and thing now you have the knowledge now that to know that hey, you know what? Let me be righteous right through to the most high and thing. Because now hey, if I sin against the Most High now, tell the Most High could punish me, and thing. But also now, he could punish my children and them, and he could punish my children. So the Most High will be righteous, right through. And this is the knowledge you should be having and things. So now, if we had this knowledge now, again now, I better go and think it twice, or sister go and think it twice to go and sin against the Most High, because like we say, there's saw some people that's going for the children and thing. When somebody come up against the children or teachers and thing. So when you beat my children so for one thing in school for want to think, hey, don't ever beat my children and thing. So no, this is the love you should be having for the Most High. No, so now if the Most High say that, hey, who sinned it and when it happened in Christ, who sinned this man sin or his parents sin and things. So now you're going to know that hey, if I sin, yeah, I can pay for this sin, but also my children could pay for it. And as some parents really love the children, they see what's happening. They want to kill teachers, they want to kill the neighbors and them and things. So again, this is the love we have. That's what we want to think. This is the love we should have for the Most High. To know that, hey, do not go against the Most High laws and statutes on them, because why? It could come on a churn on them, right? And that's how you see some people in the world how they fight for the churn. This is how we should be fighting for the Most High laws to know that, hey, nah, boy, I know you know pork, crab, shins, and lobster. You see that man wife, although she looking good, I'm not touching shit and thing, right? Because you all know what I'm saying again. Adultery, when you go and sleep with another man's wife, right? Not another woman who do not belong to nobody. The Christian church say, yeah, I am. I adultery too. Sleep with another man's wife and sleep with you're married already and you have a woman, and you go and sleep with a woman to that adultery when that is not in the scriptures. Right? So we got just we will show the difference, right? And then what it is and then. So this is how we should be loving the Most High laws. Again, and that is going to keep you as a nation, right? And keeping that as keeping thing as a nation now, we're gonna say, but wait now. Yeah, boy. If I see somebody doing things good, they go say, well, we're gonna continue talking to the other nations to realize, wait now. But these people are really different, boy. And that is how we should be the nation of Israel. We should be the ones be talking, everyone should be talking on the face of the earth about, right? And thing, but it is in complete reverse right now, right? Yeah.
Cockroach.
Yeah, cockroach and thing and monkeys and all kind of thing that keep on waiting. So just keep on showing you. We just keep on showing you a lot of different things now. What has caused right now to be at anger and thing, and again now because we have the knowledge of the Most High and thing, right? And we keep on doing it. So now we know like all these other nations and things, we have to control ourselves. We want all these things happening and thing, how to go about it and thing. And this is what the Christian church should be teaching we people and thing, right? So let's go to let's go to the 1 Peter 3 and 7. Right. There's another thing will be going on now in relationships on them now, right?
Already. 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Read.
What?
Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
So dwell with them according to knowledge and things. So again, brothers, that your wife and thing, right? So you know certain things, you gonna know she in and out. Things you gonna know where we go get she vexed and thing. You gonna know how to deal with that and thing. You gonna know she the thing gonna make she smile and all kind of thing, right? And nevertheless and thing again. And then after now the Most High let you know that hey, the woman now is the weaker vessel and thing, right? So again now, at all times now, the Most High does not esteem you over she already, right? So now you should be she head now, leading she and guiding she and thing, right? So let me go to 1 Corinthians 11:3.
Oh God. All right. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahushua is the Most High.
So you see now we now get some steps in our right. So now you know the head of Christ is the Most High, right? So the head of a man now is Christ, and the head of the woman is man, right? So again now with everything and every order and thing, right? So now again now when things take in place now, again women and things, husband and thing. The only time like you should listen to your husband is if he wanted to go against the Most High and going against the Most High, already going against the Most High laws and thing. You're right to say, hey, I'm not doing that, Miss Lady. So see like this and that nice thing about the I.S.U.P.K and thing, they don't hide the truth and they don't hide things what happens and thing in the school and things. So there's just something to show that it should really be in the I.S.U.P.K. Things go wrong, they'll expose it and not hiding things to say, well, hey, they're getting smaller and smaller and thing. At least they're keeping the integrity in the house and thing, right? So again, so this is how it should be again. So again, so husbands and thing, you should be guiding them wives on them and the wife guiding the husband. And now when you watch on the flip side of things now, again now, the Most High don't esteem up that you is the head of she, right? And the weaker vessel. So now when we go and check now, give me Give me Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4, verse 30.
Gotcha. Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4 and verse 13. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless.
That's the one. That's the one. Where are Ecclesiastes? Where?
Ecclesiasticus.
Chapter 4, verse, my bad, 30. 30.
30. What's that? Ecclesiasticus chapter 4 and verse 30. Be not as a lion in thy house, nor frantic among thy servants.
Whatever verse 31.
Verse 31. Let not thine hand be stretched out to receive, and shut when thou shouldest repay.
Right. So when we go and read the verse before, right? So when we go and read 1 Peter 3 and 7, right? So the most I don't see that the woman now is the weaker vessel and thing, right? So now you should have all the knowledge to correct your woman and thing, right? Knowing she in and out and thing too, right? And thing, right? And now she now go and know that, hey, you know what? My husband doesn't want me doing this. This is what my husband like and thing, right? And this will continue. So now it's like more or less like the Proverbs woman, and thing, right? The virtuous woman now she having all the things to what she husband and thing, what she husband go like, how she dealing with all the neighborhood. She have sisters and thing. She have business. She want to set up business for she other sisters and thing. She have the family looking good. If the husband ain't working, she making sure that the husband now ain't go and look to go and rob. She go handling she husband by the time she ain't working and thing, right? So now you see all the characters now the woman now and things and the woman and the man guiding that woman, because when a man take away a woman from she father and things like that, she that's like for next man just like her father, that guy she the same way how she was and all too. So it wouldn't be no problem. It's like it should be like something was very silent in the house, like an ant and thing, right? You shouldn't be like that. How a man should be moving the woman like ant. But if two things come out, as you most I say, and at that time you gonna be angry with your wife, but how you deal with it and thing, right? So I know you had that knowledge and thing. You and she pumping, I think in full understanding and thing. But now what happening now in relationship now and things going off, and you know the scripture says. So read it over for me now, and thing, right?
Book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 4 and verse 30. Be not as a lion in thy house, nor frantic among thy servants.
Right. So hold it there. So now when we watch the most I saying, so be not like a lion in your house. So what lion do? And then a lion is kill. And if it kill it badly wound other animals and same thing when coming to human beings too. But a lion encounter a human being, is either he kill a human being, badly wound a human being and all too. So this is the most I tell you men and don't be no murder in your house and thing. Don't be no woman beater in your house and thing. Deal with your woman according to the knowledge you have and thing. You understand she understand you and thing. Because again now, you so now you're the most I don't esteem that the woman is a weaker vessel and thing, right? And when you check this now, the woman is a weaker vessel, so you use the stronger vessel, right? So let me go back to the flip side. So a woman want to go and beat she man and thing, right? You already know that using weaker vessel. That you with him, that mad senior, that mad woman, and thing. And the same thing now, we are come like the same thing, a madman. Use the woman now is a weaker vessel. Use a madman now. You want to go and beat up them. You want to go and beat the woman now too again. So again now it's nothing. So it's like it equal. Same thing again. So woman now, hey, yeah, your husband did. Don't go and look to fight your husband. Most of them say, you is the weaker vessel and thing. Yeah, you go deal with you according to knowledge and all kind of thing. You know it, you know. You start your husband in and out to the same way and thing. So don't be a lie in your house. Don't be you want to kill your wife, your children and them and thing, right? So you see again and things. So most of like all them things. So control when things go around, control your anger and things. When you check back all these things that them, it mashing up the nation and thing, right? Say boy, you hitting me. And then I go on, and then after the rest come the whole world. Yeah, leave it. Don't ever go back by it. And just like we see that thing again, and when they do again, adultery committing there again, but a man should be with a woman forever, and that woman should be with a man forever, and thing. So again, don't go back by here and then you only beating me, you only cussing me out. You take the children, you have no respect, you doing all kind of wrong thing. And again, that's why we blacks, Hispanics, and them, and we have the knowledge of the Most High, and thing, and it keep on, it just keep on escalating. But children, the I.S.U.P.K can now get the whole knowledge and thing, how to deal with them. So that's why the scripture and thing. Most High say, don't be a lion in your house and thing. Don't be beating up your wife, beating up your children. I think doing your children and them wickedness, doing your wife and thing wickedness and thing too. Same thing now commentary verse and all to women. Don't be against your husband and thing, right? So he's the person who should be leading you, and you should be following him and all too, right? And thing and again, every control the way how we just move with each other and thing, right? So you're angry, but you do things wrong. You have a way how to deal with that and thing, right? You have a way now. You're gonna how to make back your husband smile with you and thing. The husband now gonna know back how way how to make you smile with you and thing too and thing, right? So the same way and thing, right? Compare now. We'll be seeing going on and all now when things not going in a relationship. Yeah, this is one of the biggest. Is one of the biggest, right? Give me Deuteronomy 7:3.
Yes, sir.
So we have so much anger now, and especially these men and them. This is where it'll be going on and thing too. Because why? When you check back all these other nations and then the women, they never went to sleep with the family, the family heritage never been destroyed and all kind of thing, right? So again now you go find more or less now these other nations and them, the woman always quiet and thing, right? When you check out the black woman now and thing, the Native Indians and them, all the Hispanics and them is and they hear them all in the street and all kind of thing talking and all kind of thing, right? They ask yourself, why they always there also? Because why we been destroy other nation and thing. So now when something go wrong and thing, the other nation the all these things want to go on trial with some other nations and them. When the Most High say, you is not to go wrong these other nations, them. Like go at it.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Read on.
Now, I will take it there. So now this is the Most High saying, do not marry these other nations and them and thing, right? Don't give your daughter to them, neither your son and thing, right? So now when we go and check things now, these other nations and things ain't going good. Why and especially these men and them. And this is what will be happening and thing, right? So again now, things not going good. Let me go and I put up on my black men and them. And the sisters and them and thing, and then after the men and them, but especially the men and them, because most of the time now, the sisters and them might say, I good, me want a man right now, and then I good. And that will mostly come out to all the sisters and them, that will come out to all the sisters and them, all the Hispanics and them, all the black sisters and them, that is right, but the men and them, and this is as you see now when as history, this will make we kingdom fall and all too. And thing too. When they will go on the man, they're gonna say, yeah, boy, I'm gonna I feel like what East Indian and thing. And they leave out the sister when they could have go for another sister. But not knowing that you're going for another nation, and that is a law for we not to go to these other nations, because why we are to stay within the nation of Israel. It are all the different tribes and then we could think. It are 12 tribes and then they could end up with 12 different tribes. They could have about maybe 15 maybe one tribe, maybe 22 and another and thing, right? And things. So as long as you stay with that and thing, you're not supposed to be going. So some of we so vexed that you don't want next Hispanic man, you don't want next Negro man, you don't want next Native Indian man, and you know what you want to? You want for you're going to the white man, you're going to the Arab, you're going to the Chinese, you're going to the East Indian and thing. And this is things that the Most High and thing too. And then after now come the men and them. But why East Indian by fed up at them thing like wow. But the slang like they say, wow wet nanny and thing, and they continue with the thing, and thing. I saw we are we just bringing it real to the people and thing, because this is not like play thing, because this is exactly what be happening, and we are to learn now, bring like all these knowledge to the people, and the knowledge to the people that know that hey, we are to stay within we people and thing, right? Because when we go against these we go and marry these other nations, we most of that work with we, and then after now, reason why we sisters and them again, so again too, because again we don't have the knowledge, and then after now we check back and think we lost the whole culture, we whole things how we will move other nations. So now it's like, hey, I fed up these men and them, and I go into another nation and thing. And same thing now come again now with these women and them. They go and think the men go and find another woman, the woman go and find another man. But mostly with these men and them. So just as we see it, give me um, First Kings 11, 1 and 2.
First Kings 11, 1, all right, solid. Book of First Kings, chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites. Verse 2. Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in unto them. Slaki, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in you. For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love.
Right, so when you go back and now too, so when you go and leave one, you see the daughters are Pharaoh, them Africans and them, the women of Moab, the Chinese and them are the Ammonites, the Japanese and them, the Edomites, the so-called white man, right? White women, then are Zidonians and them, same Africans, them the Hittites and them, same Africans and them. So you see now, and now they say that hey, these women, the Mosai spoke of that he was never to go after. So now when you go back in Deuteronomy 7:3, this was the law that hey, we have about marrying these other nations and them. So again, you black Hispanics and Native Indian man, ever you get back to your woman and thing, a woman is yours to keep. It's not to go and find yourself and go on. So like in Trinidad here, we know we don't have much whites. So when find it much in we people married in the men and them going wrong things, but we have the other nations like the East Indians were fully surrounded with, and things said now we go find we now we integrated with plenty East Indians and them. We're not supposed to be going around these East Indians and them, right? And after now we see like in America now, so now we have mixed multitude of these other nations and them now. So we have whites, we have Arabs, we have Chinese, we have Japanese, we have Africans and them. So now they more or less have it big surrounding now where we brothers and them is, which is all the Native Indians, the Hispanics and them, right? And we black brothers and all too. So in Jamaica again now, more or less like whites and thing, right? East Indians and thing, Chinese and them, the Chinese full around it. So no matter how nice it might feel, the thing, because again, we feel that there's only the black and Hispanics and Native Indian women are beautiful. They are beautiful women in the other nations, but we is just not to be with these other nations and them. There's a law, the law of the Mosai, and we used to follow the Mosai law and things. So whatever anger you see happening with families and them, one of them, yeah, they get the knowledge, get the understand how to deal with your women and them and things like that. And don't sin against the Mosai. Don't be angry with them. To leave out your other sisters and them. Go and beat another sister and thing, right? Brothers and them, right? And thing too, right? So again, let we control ourselves. Let we know how to deal with things when we come around. You know, wine, sisters and them, hey, things ain't going right, don't go wrong these other nations and them, don't go and go and look at go and look to commit horror man thing and take things to abuse yourself and all these things, and because again, all these things will have remind to do and destroy me the showing we need to not at the Most High. The Most High not blessing we for them things we doing, right? So you know we go get the blessings of the Most High by we coming back to His law, statutes, and judgments, right? Tuning to the I.S.U.P.K, right? Under commanding Gen.YAHANNA, right? And get all His knowledge we histories and things, we records, we judge the things how we move and how we do and things, right? And we feast days, the Passover. So we have the Passover now will be the Feast of Purim that will be announced later tonight in the announcement and thing how to go about all these things and tune in and know the history and things, we come back to being a nation. And with that I'll pass the class over to Peace and Officer TITHES.
Listen, guys. What we have about the show? This is tell the alright. Oh, okay. Alright, so there. That one.
Right.
That's all. I'm going to pull up this thing for me by them out the show.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. out of 1 West 125th Street, New York, under command Gen.YAHANNA. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shut themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18 and verse 21, and Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 to 10. Means tenth in Hebrew and is pronounced Ma'ashera. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. You give to the church or department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocation, right? Is the Feast of Purim, all right? And that is the Thursday, February the February 25th, Salakia, and Friday, February 26th, right here. You can tune in live on Facebook and on YouTube. All right, you want to contact Officer Galawan, his contact number is 2905173. Go find it on any one of the social media pages. All right, to find out how to link with the people in Trinidad here, wherever, Caribbean islands, South America, Central America, in the US, wherever it is. All right. You can find us the history on the Feast of Purim in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verses 20 to 31. All right. If a brother wants to be Salaki, right? Remind Akem and Akwatem, which means brothers and sisters, to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for I.S.U.P.K events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he's to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, like shirts, like pants, like a band or scarf. And with that, we say, imagine upon your Kodam, rise and face the east. I will start with the Lord's Prayer first in the right?
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwata. Taba'a. Ratazaka. Ayah. Aisha. Ba'aratasa. Kawa. Ayah. Bashemayim. Natananawa. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalaknanawa. Kabuwatnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabuwatinawa. Wala'a. Taba'a. Wanasayawan. Abal. Shino, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wahala, Wataparat, Laiwalamia, Aman.
What we just said, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. As in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen.
All right, this is the prayer for the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Babakasha, Natananawa, Akak, Rafa, Kalmakala, Madawan, Aka,
Aka,
Ataha,
Ata,
Amatazarium,
Amatazarium,
Aka,
Aka,
Lakoyam,
Akoyam,
Amatim,
Amatuyam,
Aka,
Aka,
Alakawat,
Ayakuwa,
Atamal,
Atala,
Lagarashan,
Lagarushin,
Basham,
Bashim,
Oshai,
Oshai,
Wada Aman,
Doara Aman. What we just said, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
the name of Yahushai,
Yahweh,
please give us the power,
please give us the power
to heal
to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of sickness,
all manner of disease,
all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the
the power
lepers,
to cleanse the
the
lepers,
power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean
cast
spirits,
them out.
cast them
In
out.
the name of
In the
Yahushai,
name of Yahweh.
thank you,
Thank you.
so be it.
So be it. All right, it's the prayer for the blessings of the blessings in the school. All right, Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wayahushai,
Yahushai,
Amakala,
Makala,
Waalahayam,
Walhayam,
Matazabia,
Matazabia,
Alawapiana,
Alawapiana,
Alawapiam,
Alawapiam,
Asranyam,
Asaranyam,
Akwatazanyam,
Akwatazayam,
Akiel,
Akayam,
Akwatiel,
Awaratiam, Yahweh,
Bashem,
Bashim,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Wada Aman.
Waraman. What we just said, bless you, Yahweh,
Let's see how.
and Yahushai,
And Yahushai,
and Mike,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
commanding General Yohanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai,
in the name of Yahushai.
thank you,
Thank you.
so be it.
So be it.
We're going to say I.S.U.P.K curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and
and
earth,
all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh, in the name of
in the
Yahushai,
name of Yahushua.
listen to us now,
Listen to us now.
right now,
Right now.
that evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and instruction,
and punishment and destruction
to the heathens, that speak against us,
that speak against
thy prophets,
prophets,
the teachers,
the
prince,
the princes,
the priests,
the
the Israelite brothers,
brothers,
and the school,
and the school,
send evils and curses,
and curses,
and punishment and instruction,
and punishment and destruction
to the heathens,
and
shake loose,
the
treasure of the rich of Israel,
treasure of the rich of Israel,
that refuse to give to the
that
school,
refuse to give to the school,
force their riches,
to
enter thy sanctuary,
into thy sanctuary,
send evils and curses,
and
punishment and destruction,
punishment and destruction
to the Edomites,
the Edomites,
the nation, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinhead, Quasimotazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, cable access channel, the radio channel, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in our way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues that cause them to go to and fro throughout the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. For it to be known by all that the angels have done it. For it to be spread through the media, through the whole world, for them to shake up thy comment. In the name of Yahushai, thank you always. So be it.
All right, it's the prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh, Bashem,
Yahushai,
Raklino,
I.S.U.P.K,
Wabiyah,
Saparim,
Barak,
Rapa,
Magun, Commander General, Generals, Captains, the officers, troopers, students, sisters, brothers and sisters fighting the community truth. I'm going to say upon all the destroyed of Israel. I'm going to say upon all our families.
Brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K,
Brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K,
brothers and sisters fighting community truth,
brothers and sisters fighting the community truth.
children and babies in the I.S.U.P.K,
Children and babies in the I.S.U.P.K,
Francois family,
Brown family,
Zion, Wesleyan,
Daniela,
Jamilia,
Ashida,
Trisha,
Chantel,
Angel,
Nima,
Khadija,
Myelin, Bashem,
Yahushai,
Tawada Aman.
what we just said. Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect our loved ones.
Protect our loved ones.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Alright, sir. Brother Israel, you're going to give the teacher one piece of salute. Brother Israel, I'm at the Shabbat. Imagine. Alright. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakata.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakata.
Yajimata. Right? Brother Israel, you're going to slack it in. Please, sisters, you're going to give sisters online a piece of salute. Brother Israel, I'm at the Shabbat. Imagine. Alright. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yajimata. Dismiss.